Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel Discoveries of Self. My name is Natalie and this is going to be a video on my first ever makeup tutorial on my channel. The look I'm going for is sort of a bronzy, everyday, long wearing natural look. Like I said, this is my first ever makeup tutorial, so please bear with me. I know the lighting may be a bit off at various times during the filming, but it's because I'm in my front room and I don't have any professional lighting yet, but I'll be working on that soon. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm not going to be talking in this video, it is going to be a voiceover. Because if I talked it'll just go on forever. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to have a list of all the products in the description bar, and if there's any other questions or anything you want to ask me, feel free to leave your comments or questions below. Hope you enjoy guys, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye. Okay, so here's my naked face. Oh my gosh, and I'm waving. So what I want to do is start on my eyebrows. So I'm going to take the Sleek Contour Kit that you'll see in a second. And I'm just going to use the brown from that kit to fill in my eyebrows. And I'm filling them in, double time. Then I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix foundation, not foundation, sorry, concealer, a Studio Finish concealer, and some setting spray. And I'm just going to go up and clean my brows so that I can get a really nice sharp edge to them. You don't have to do this, and I don't know, I don't really need to do this, but I love the way it looks, so that's why I do it. Then I'm going to take my brow gel by MAC. This is Beguile, and this is really good because it lightens my brows. Obviously my hair's a little bit lighter, so I need to do that, but it also sets my brows as well, which I really like. And then I'm just going to go in with the concealer at the bottom and set my, and then clean up my brows at the bottom as well. The brush I'm using is just a generic brush that I got from a Coastal Scents brush kit. I believe it's a lip brush that I'm using actually. Right, so next we are going to deal with my scars and blemishes. I'm going to take the Makeup Forever Camouflage palette in number 4, and I'm going to take that orange and go over my blemishes with that as well. Don't worry if it looks patchy, I will sort all of that out before the end of the video. But I'm just putting this on all my blemishes. This is a really good concealer palette to have. Or if you have any sort of orange concealers for correcting, this is fantastic. As you can see, it's going to get rid of the redness I have around my nose, as well as the discoloration I have around my eyes, and the blemishes that I have on my face as well. It just mutes those out. Then I'm going in with my MAC Oil Control Lotion, and I'm just going to put that on my T-zone because that's where I get the oiliest. Then my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer, I'm just going to put that all over my face, focusing mainly on my T-zone. I really like this primer because it's really lightweight. So I'm deciding what I want to use, either the BB cream, but I've gone with the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation, and I'm in Warm Almond, which is 6.5. I'm using my Real Techniques buffing brush to buff this into the skin, and I love this brush. It gives such a flawless finish, no streaks, and you don't really put on a lot when you have this on. So yeah, I'm just buffing that in. Guys, I am aware that this colour is a little bit too dark for me. I did try and bring it down into my neck, but when you're as yellow as I am, there are limited choices of foundations that you can use. So yeah, just a disclaimer, I am aware that I have two-toned neck and face, but what can you do, eh? So I'm just buffing that in. And now I'm going to go with my Graftobian foundation palette, and I'm taking the colour Winter Wheat, and I'm using that to highlight underneath my eye. I'm not using any brushes because these are creamy enough that you can use your hands, or fingers, sorry. So I'm just placing that on my other eye, my sexy concealer face. And I'm setting with my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC50. I'm using this to set. I wouldn't use this as a foundation because it is far too light to use as a foundation on my face, but to set and for small areas it's absolutely fine to use. So now I'm going in with my YSL bronzer, and this is in number 3, and what this does is it gives a really subtle bronze shade to the face. As you can see, it's not too much, so that's a really good one to use if you want subtle bronzing. And I'm using my Real Techniques contour brush to do this. Duck face. And then I'm going in with my Covergirl Queen Ebony Bronze Bronzer. I love this stuff. And I'm going in with my buffing brush, which was a bad idea, and you'll see in a second. Look at that. I look like I have 3rd degree burns on my face. I don't know why I thought that was okay. But don't worry, I'll sort it out. I used a bit of my MAC Studio Fix powder to blend it out, which is exactly what I'm doing now. I don't normally use this brush to apply bronzer. I normally go in with my contour brush that you saw before, so I don't know what was running through my mind when I thought I'd use that to apply my bronzer. But as you can see, I've blended it out now, so it's not too bad. Am I happy? Yep, so I'm going with my Sleek Contour Kit, and this is in dark. And I'm taking the brown and I'm going to do some subtle contouring using the contour brush from Real Techniques. I'm not heavy on contouring. I won't contour my nose, sorry, because I don't see the point. Yeah, I'm contouring now. If you want a more defined contour, you should use a fan brush. A fan brush will give you a more defined contour, but this is just a subtle contour that I'm going in with. And I'm happy, apparently. It's not too blunt, which is great. Oh, and I'm having a little dance. Okay, I'm going in with my favourite powder. This will come up a lot in this video. And what I'm doing is I'm just getting rid of the shininess. I love the matte look, so every so often you'll see me blotting or taking away the shininess. I actually do have MAC's blot powder, which I should have used. I don't know why I didn't use. But yeah, if you do have MAC's blot powder, use that. So I was saying that you could use the MAC Gold Deposit to highlight, but I'm going to go in with Sleek's Rose Gold because I absolutely love that. So I'm just using that to highlight the tops of my cheekbones, and it's such a gorgeous highlighter. I wouldn't necessarily use it as a blush because there's so much gold in it, but it's so fine you can use it as a gorgeous highlighter, and it's super cheap as well. I think it's less than £5, which is probably about what, $9–10 in American money? I don't know, something like that. But it's really, really cheap and it's a gorgeous colour. I'm just taking it down the bridge of my nose and my cupid's bow. And then I'm using this blush by Milani and it's called Terra Soul. I think I said that right in 04. And I'm sneezing. There you go. I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. And this is such a gorgeous blush. It gives such a sun-kissed glow. It's one of my favourite blushes to use. Yeah, I love this. I got this when I shopped off Beauty Joint. I don't think you can get it in the UK, but you can buy it off Beauty Joint. The Milani baked blushes, they're fantastic. I want to get more. I wasn't really happy with my blush though. I liked it, but I wanted more colour, so I'm going in with my Real Techniques. Sorry, I'm going in with my Daniel Sandler watercolour blush in Terre, and this is such a gorgeous blush. And the best thing is it's waterproof. So it will last all day, which is great in the summer and you're sweating and stuff. At least you know that you'll still have your blush on. If the rest of your makeup slid off your face, you'll still have healthy glow blush on your face. So what I'm going to do again, go with my powder and go over it so it doesn't look like I've just stuck a ton of blush on my face. Make it more natural, like a flash of colour. Yeah, So now onto the eyes, and I'm taking this Maybelline Bronze Colour Tattoo in On and On Bronze, and I'm just applying that to my eyelids. Like so. Then I'm taking this Makeup Geek eyeshadow in the colour Pretentious, which is exactly the same colour as the colour tattoo that I put on, so it's like a dirty bronze, which is such a gorgeous colour for summer. And I'm just patting that on with a shader brush that I got from a generic MAC kit that I got off eBay. They're really cheap, you know, the fake MAC brushes that go on. I've had it for ages now and it does what it needs to do for me, so I use those. So yeah, I'm just patting that on. I have hooded lids, but I'm not going to go above the crease. Now I'm taking this colour from my Inglot palette that I made at iMats and a MAC 217 brush. And I'm going to use this orange as my transitional colour. So I'm just putting this in my crease. I did apply quite a lot there for some reason, but I'll sort that out, so don't worry. So I'm just blending. The trick to blending, I found, is one, taking your time to do it, and two, having a great bloody blending brush. And the 217 is a fantastic brush. I believe the MAC 224 is also a good brush to use. It's a bit fluffy and a bit bigger, but I absolutely love the 217. It really does blend. And also the Real Technique Stone brush is fantastic for blending as well. So I'm just blending out the orange, and I'm adding a little bit more of that Studio Fix powder to help get rid of the harsh lines. Okie dokes. Now I'm taking Bada Bing, which is also from Makeup Geek, which is a gorgeous chocolate brown with gold reflex in it, or just gold glitter actually, just chunky gold glitter, and I'm putting that in the corner because I wanted my eyes to be a little bit more dramatic. They were fine before, but I wanted a little bit more oomph, so I'm just going to put that in the outer V just to add a little bit of a subtle smoke to my eyelid. And I'm just using a pencil brush to do this from a Coastal Scents kit that I got off eBay. In this tutorial, I'm not going to put anything on my lower lash line just because I get quite watery eyes, and everything just seems to run. So I'm not going to put anything. I'm just going to focus on the top. But if you want to put anything in your lower lash line or in your waterline, do feel free. This is completely open to your own interpretation. So here you can see I'm just going in with a clean buffing brush by Real Techniques, just to blend out. And now I'm applying some mascara. I'm using YSL's Baby Doll mascara, which I like this mascara. It's okay, it's not my favourite, but I do like it. And I'm just applying this. I'm not applying any falsies because I don't know how to apply falsies. So what I do instead is I just apply 2 types of mascara to make sure I have really dramatic eyelashes. So I'm going in secondly with my Benefit They're Real mascara and just applying another coat of mascara onto my eyelashes. Okay, now we're moving on to lips, and I'm taking this lipstick by e.l.f. I believe it's Rustic Brick or Rosy Town, one of them. I'll leave the link down below. And I'm just applying that straight onto my lips. And then I'm going in with this lip liner by Barry M, and this is number 11 Plum, which is similar to MAC's Night Moth lip liner as well. A really good cheap alternative. I've been really into using plums for lip liners instead of browns lately. I think I really like it. And I'm applying a little bit more lipstick. And I'm checking to see if it's ashy, and it's looking a little bit ashy, so I'm going in with some more of my lip liner by Barry M. And then I'm going in with my favourite lip gloss of all time, and this is the NYX lip gloss in Miami Babe. This is great to use if natural is a little bit too light for you. And that's it really. So what I want to do now is go in with my favourite powder. You guys are probably sick of this now, and I'm just going to set the middle of my face. I really should have used the block powder, but I wasn't thinking at the time. So. And I'm going to set it, or get rid of the powderiness with a Mary Kay setting spray. I love that stuff. I'm just readjusting my hair, having a little dance, having a little sing. And blotting again, once again. And now, this is optional, this step is, but I want my makeup to last all day and not budge. So I'm taking the Graftobian setting spray and I'm spraying it on my brush and I'm applying it to my face. This stuff is heavy duty, like I said, so this is optional. I mean, it is literally like hairspray for the face. My brush was crunchy after this tutorial because it's so heavy duty. And that's it, guys. There's the close-up of my mug and you can see everything. And that's my smile. That is my genuine smile. I'm not constipated. And here's a close-up of my eyes. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Any questions, leave them below. Bye-bye.